This all-time NHL goalie could be on the move again. We all love Marc-Andre Fleury. Flower might be the most likable guy in all of hockey. Just the other night, Flower passed Patrick Waugh to get second all-time in wins throughout NHL history. At 39 years old, Fleury's still out there making goaltending look easy. But with Minnesota's lack of success this year, could we see Fleury miss the playoffs maybe for the last time of his career? Right now, Fleury is in his last year of a 2-year deal that he signed with the Wild, making around $3.5 million this season. Minnesota isn't exactly having their best year and is playing below expectations with a record of 18-21-5. The Wild also most likely will not be extending Fleury if he decides to play another season, so at this point Fleury's days in Minnesota seem numbered. So with so many teams needing a goalie and Fleury having a perfect rental contract that is pretty much affordable for any team, could we see Flower potentially suiting up for another playoff contender? So let's talk about teams across the league that should consider making a trade for Fleury at the deadline. Now, before I list potential suitors, let me remind you that Fleury does have a no movement clause with the Wild and would have to approve of a destination before a trade could be made. So if Flower wants to finish his career with the Wild, then that's his choice and Minnesota can't do much about it. I also want to mention that his numbers aren't exactly his career best, as he currently sits with an .897 save percentage and a 2.97 goals against average, which I think is more of a reflection on the Wild's poor defense this year than Fleury, but anyways, let's just get right into it. The first team that should make a trade for Marc-Andre Fleury is the LA Kings. The Kings are in a tricky position with their goaltending. Cam Talbot is playing well above expectations, but they did just lose their backup Phoenix Copley to LTIR. Copley was crucial to helping the Kings load manage Talbot through this season, and since his injury, the Kings have slid a bit in the standing. LA is 1-5-4 in their last 10 and need to do something to spark this roster again. Acquiring Fleury would sort of be like the Vegas Golden Knights bringing in Jonathan Quick last season. Get a veteran guy who can come in and be solid in net for you for the remainder of the season, and that could help Talbot load manage, preparing him better for the playoffs and giving the Kings a little bit more success. The next situation that would be perfect for him is a reunion with the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, the Knights have had a great duo in Hill and Thompson, but right now Hill is injured and Thompson has been a bit shaky, leading to the Knights losing 5 of their last 10. The Knights could bring in a guy like Fleury to help in net while Hill recovers and take some of the load off of Thompson. And who wouldn't want to see Flower get another opportunity to win a cup for Vegas? That's the redemption story we all want to see. Last team on this list is the Carolina Hurricanes. Assuming that the Canes are ready to move on from Raanta and roll with either Anderson or Kochetkov, the Canes' goaltending has been very inconsistent, and with a roster like this that's ready to win a cup, I feel like they really need to make a move here. Similar to LA, injuries continue to impact this Canes team, and bringing in Marc-Andre Fleury could help provide some consistent backup play to help them secure a top playoff spot, at least until Anderson can come back. It's a win for the Canes because they get an affordable rental, and Fleury gets a real opportunity to win one last Stanley Cup. But let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you aren't surprised to not see teams like Toronto, Edmonton, and New Jersey on this list, because they need more than a 39-year-old backup if they want any chance of winning the Cup this year. And I'm sure Oilers fans would probably lose it if they had to watch another 39-year-old play for them as a starter like they had to do with Mike Smith. Drop your thoughts in the comments below where you think Fleury should go and waive his no movement clause to play for in the postseason. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next one.